Hello, Just Too Good here, and so much is changing with my personal life. I've been focused on other things. This is about the latest I've released the most wanted of summer LEGO sets list. But here we are. I wrote a previous version with LEGO Sonic sets dominating this list, but I've reviewed the entire theme at this point, while other waves like Jurassic Park were never intended to appear here as I reviewed them too early. Regardless, there's still many sets to cover which have released in June, early July, and August that I have not built or gotten my hands on, so let's get into the list. This list will have 55 spots, but there will be 5 spots shared with Sonic sets I've already covered on the channel. Starting off the list is this new LEGO art set. As somebody tired of the 2D art designs of pop culture for this LEGO art theme, I really adored the Wave set that was released earlier this year that I kind of overlooked. And then this one is great as well, transcending into 3D pop-out art, which really works for me. I love the color palette here with greens in the background, emulating something you'd find in a comic book backdrop and causing a stark contrast to the Spidey. The Spidey captures round edges and angles very well, and I love how the character is crawling out of the frame. I think this is excellently priced at $200, and the piece count of 2,099 pieces is hilarious. The reason this is so low on the list is because I don't really have a place to display it. Like, I have one art set on display, which is the Mickey Mouse one. I'm going to take out that Mickey Mouse shrine soon enough, but since this is a longer design, I can't really put it at the top of my LEGO shelf, so I'll have to figure something out, and with it being the only LEGO art set on the wall, it will probably look out of place. Next is the Monkey Kid Cloud Ship, which captures a rare nostalgic vehicle to me in LEGO, a Zeppelin. Something I always associate with that Adventurers one with the silly face on it. I also like the Ninjago one, which I have sealed laying around somewhere. I don't have too much interest in LEGO Monkey Kid anymore, so getting some of these minifigures will be first for me. That golden wing dude is especially interesting. I just wish the set was like $30, but apparently it's $50. I guess that's good if you're a price per piece ratio person though. Autumn Stable is a $50 friend set for the summer that captures the essence of another season, my favorite season, autumn. I just love the orange and brown color scheme mixed with the greenish blues used for its exterior design. I'm not a huge fan of horse stables, so I quite like the interior focusing on the house aspects at the second floor. I think the $50 price is perfect. Next is the LEGO City Skatepark, which gives me Tony Hawk custom skatepark builder vibes, which was always my favorite thing about Tony Hawk games, especially with Underground and American Wasteland. This is a much more fleshed out and authentic skate park than the one from City a couple years ago. I like how there's 4 figures with different vehicles for each, and I love the shirt on this dude, as well as the new printed boombox. However, much like the one a couple years ago, this is one of the worst price sets on the list, which is why it ranks so low. $68 for a set that should be $40 to $50, which makes this appear much lower on the list than it should. I love this LEGO Friends restaurant set for summer 2023, which the design gives me vibes of restaurants in downtown Orlando, probably for its exterior design and shaping. I like the rooftop dining area too, but I really appreciate the interior with a substantial kitchen section and loads of interesting food prints and stickers. Seems like quite a bit 2x2 circular tile stickers actually. I adore LEGO restaurant sets in general, so this plays up to that. I just wish the set was $50 and not $68, but I think it's a better deal than, say, the skate park. The new $100 Icons of Play set gives me some classic LEGO football/soccer set vibes. I adore those similar LEGO Town sets from 1998 and the early 2000s LEGO sports sets, which were simple minifigure fields and audience seating spaces. Of course, with how simple and undersized the builds are, I really wish this set was less than a whopping $100 price, which makes it rather low on the list. However, I don't only like the builds, but I love the minifigure selection, with this set capturing 4 real-life football players. As a sucker for new hair pieces, I love Megan and Assy Set's exclusive hair recolors. It is a bit lame that the team outfits are from the Foosball set though. I also really appreciate the casual flesh face prints that are new to this set, especially with this fans. Again, this is probably a nostalgia pick for me, but geez, I wish it was $60 or $70. I'm tired of LEGO mechs, especially the Marvel ones, and now the superhero mechs are in the world of LEGO Star Wars. However, the Boba Mech for $17 works much better than the Stormtrooper and Vader mechs. The Stormtrooper one has an awful back, and the Vader one lacks a cape. I like the color combination and build here, where Boba's armor translates well into the size of this mech. The best part is the new Boba Fett, which is a new take on the 2018 Cloud City variant. I adore the new arm printing, though yeah, I also wish he had the pole drone. The DREAMZZZ Village is a strange LEGO store exclusive set for the new theme. I guess it is that way because this will be a giveaway promo, but again, I'm just assuming that. It does have a retail price of $30 with 434 pieces though. This is like a medieval market village size for those little dreamlings or whatever the heck we'll call them. I like the LEGO castle vibes there, even if they're micro builds, but ultimately I'm not huge into micro builds, and this just feels a bit inconsistent in design compared to more wacky sets of LEGO Dreams. And yeah, none of the minifigures are exclusive here. The only regular minifigure is Jaden, which is found in the Croc Car and Z-Blob robot in that design. I do love that new unicorn pajama print used across a couple sets, and yeah, a nice looking set. I just don't think of it as a dream set right off the bat. I might even like the design of its rebuild into windmill better than the main build. Random LEGO license themes are some of my favorite oddities from LEGO. As somebody who collected all the LEGO Trolls sets and still has them on display today, having never seen the movie they're based on, I never thought a similar theme of lilac and pastel vomit would appear with how big of a flop those sets were. But here we are with the August 1st theme of Gabby's Dollhouse from the same production company, DreamWorks Animation. Mind you, I have not seen the show and have zero plans to. LEGO will give us these DreamWorks properties, but not Shrek. Well, Shrek yet. Please, please, please let Ashton's project be approved. And How to Train Your Dragon would be perfect, but nope, just Gabby and the Trolls. Regardless, the Gabby set carves the niche, and I want them all for their crazy builds and awesome pieces. First is the least interesting build of the sets, but also the only set with an exclusive character who is a figure, Kitty Fairy's Garden Party. Kitty Fairy is actually a strange single piece figure only found in this set altogether. Gabby also has an exclusive rainbow color variant. The other cat does appear in the house set, but what a strange figure on two legs. The build has trippy colors, but ultimately it reminds me of the 4+ Toy Story 4 playground set I'm not too fond of. I like the theme's other three sets more, and I don't love the $35 price tag, but it's a weird cartoony set. I need to get it. The LEGO Friends Beach amusement park is a set I love for its design and functions. This is probably my favorite spinny ride with its underwater theming, and with the rotation function not only doing the ride movement, but also the surfboard setup movement. Love the fake waves there. And then it also controls the friggin' shooting gallery, which is tied to the function, causing the targets to swirl and the ship sign to sway. The set also has some really nice pieces with those branch pieces and light aqua sleepyhead hair appearing once again from earlier this year. The $120 price is totally fine by me. The only thing holding me back is I just need to get my amusement park display up and organized again. The LEGO Captain America and Black Widow motorcycle set does not even have an official US price at the time of recording this video, which is really strange. Let's hope it's $10, but knowing LEGO, it'll probably be $15, maybe even $20, maybe $17. I like the new Black Widow figure, even if Cap is not a new design. I do think the motorcycle builds are too oversized for what they're capturing here. They should have just used specialized cycle pieces and new colors, and this would have been more cheaper and accurate, but whatever. A cheap little Marvel set. One that isn't 4+ or Mech, I'll take it. The only Harry Potter set to make this list for the summer is the final battle at Hogwarts. Part of me wants to put the Train and Weasley set, but I can't justify picking those up when I already have different versions of each, a superior joke shop in particular. However, I missed out on the original Final Battle set from 2011, and this captured some iconic scenes. Like you have the "Not my daughter, you biatch" with the new Bellatrix and Molly. Side note, I love our first instance of dual molded light flash arms with black cuffs. That's perfect for goth minifigures. And the set gives us our first Scabior. I actually think all figs are exclusive to this set, with the new Harry torso, new Voldemort with the sand green shade, and a scuffed up Neville. I just wish the Hogwarts build had the bridge of the original set. I do like the wreckage feature here of this expansion though. It does feel a bit bare bones in the interior for $80, so this is lower on my list. The LEGO City 2K Drive monster truck set is a surprise of a late reveal. I'm not a vehicle person, especially when it comes to monster trucks, but a good price with some fun theme crossing builds really makes this a winner for me. $30 is perfect for what is included. I love LEGO sets related to food. This taco monster truck shoots out guacamole. It has a silly oval design giving me burger monster truck vibes. And I'm a LEGO Pirates lover, so the second truck's swashbuckling style sweeps. Throw in 2 exclusive minifigures, one with a tribute to the classic Series 1 wrestler CMF design, and another with a new color for the pirate ponytail hair hat combo, also coming in Eldorado Fortress, and a Blahaj-esque shirt. I'm sold. The new Tranquil Garden is really a random release, which is this gorgeous standalone display piece. Notice how this has little legs to its stand, which makes it easy to display. This gives me some vibes of the most gorgeous places I visited in Japan. I want to go back, dang it. I love the bridge build, the tree builds, and that tea house, all with lovely varieties of colors which never come off jarring. I also adore how the set is mostly minifigure scale. Objectively, this is one of the best sets on the list. It's a great price at $100, but not a top priority for my own taste. I think there's worse sets I want more, honestly, but you know, this is my list of most wanted, not what I think is the best. The first LEGO Finding Nemo set is here with the Disney Duos release. I'm a complete nostalgia blinded Pixar baby, though I honestly love how Nemo and Crush are captured in this set. I'm just like, I gotta get all the Pixar sets. But I also think LEGO nailed Cogsworth and Lumiere's cartoony shaping and appearances in a brick-built format unique to the set. I don't care about the Moana animals, but those two are cute brick builds as well, and the dog from Pocahontas surprisingly translates miles better than the raccoon. Like that facial expression, this guy has seen some scarring things, yikes. 1 week character build of the pack of 8 is fine, and this is a good value at $45. I think individually selling these movie duos would be a much more consumer-friendly choice. Next, Gabby's Dollhouse set to make the list is the $20 Ship and Spa. I'm a sucker for boats, and this is the minty dentist aqua color with a bunch of these interesting cat mirror prints. However, my favorite exclusive part in this set is the exclusive recolor in that lilac color of Shuri's hair, which is just a swappable wig for Gabby. Speaking of hair pieces, Gabby's hair is a fantastic new piece found throughout the sets. I just wonder, are the cat ears dual molded onto the hairpiece or a separate accessory, as it's slightly different from the molded cat ears previously released. I'm guessing this is an accessory as there's also sunglasses included. Exclusive outfit once again. And then there's this exclusive octopus character which is only found in this set and looks like Stretch from the classic Toy Story 3 set. Not technically a microfigure, but a brick-built design. I'm kind of mixed on Mr. Oz's space bus from Dreamzzz. $100 is a bit steep for the content, and I like the base build of the ship, but the yellow clash of meshing this build with a school bus center is so ugly and distracting. Something like the Hidden Side school bus worked much better with its part sci-fi, mostly school bus design. This is mostly sci-fi with a slice of school bus and it looks ugly. The spaceship part, to me, calls back to the design of the Blue Squad of LEGO Galaxy Squad, a massively underrated LEGO space theme I adore. I wish LEGO gave an official shot of the interior here, but there's none to be found just yet. With all that being said, the set has 2 exclusive figures which bump this up on my wants. Mr. Oz, an incredible new minifigure with an exclusive hairpiece and beard. Like, this guy is one of my favorite new figs of the summer. And Albert the Monkey, one of the only new small figs who isn't a villain. Speaking of which, there's quite a few of those small figs, some for various themes not found in other sets here, like there's a space one using a classic space helmet recreation piece. The only LEGO Deep Sea exploration set from City I want for summer 2023 is the Explorer Diver Boat. The build is okay with its unusual boat design for LEGO. I just wish the overall design was more spacious for the vehicle. It comes off super compressed. However, I adore the sea life in this set. There's a new stingray, which are my favorite underwater animal, a new design for the hammerhead shark, and even a new color scheme for a baby turtle, and a completely new piece for an adult sea turtle. Again, not getting any of the other sea exploration sets, so this is a good taste of them all. And I really wish this was like $30 at most, which is why it's rather low on the list. I like sets with strong builds and figures for the prices they're originally set at. But yeah, this is $40. The flagship set of LEGO Dreamzzz is the $140 Nightmare Shark Ship. I really like the exterior of the ship with the shark additions and the dark rib cage like build, as well as the creepy eyes up top. I just wish the surface area of the deck was not as crammed, but it also seems like the captain's cabin is something substantial. The set doesn't seem to have any exclusive figures, but there's a collection of harder to get ones with the decked out Izzy from the Treehouse, with the cloth design here, and this lovely sword design from the set as well. I also want a couple Nightmare King, and he only comes in 2 sets. I'm a LEGO Pirates fan, and this set definitely gives me some LEGO pirate ship vibes with a different exoskeleton. The Grimkeeper LEGO Dream set has an interesting build, mostly a creepy demon-esque design, but also part prison. The printed shoulder piece for the head is a cool, creepy design. This also seemingly gives us an exclusive figure with a Sleepy Cooper. At least the torso is exclusive as far as we know. I love how we also get a smaller size version in the Treehouse set of this Grimkeeper. The reason this set is much lower than other Dream sets is because of the price. It is one of the few sets of Dreams which has a bad value in my opinion. This should be like $25 at most, but apparently this retails for a whopping $38. If you're a price per piece ratio person, this is a 274 piece set. What the heck, LEGO? The new Batmobile is so overpriced at $47. This will be one I wait for the price to drop at Walmart after a couple weeks of release. With no plans of getting the Shadow Box, I want the '89 Batmobile design to display on my little Warner Bros. Shelf with the '60s Batmobile and Batman Begins tumbler. It's a good build for the iconic vehicle. I also love the first appearance of Venkman's hair in green. But yeah, this should be $35 tops. The 100 Year of Disney Celebration promo sold out earlier than planned at the start of July, but thankfully LEGO is sending me one as an ambassador review copy. I just wish it was a regular retail set and not a gift with purchase so that more people could get their hands on it. I love the build of the projector and screen using an exclusive clear panel piece and light brick to project Steamboat Willie. The table for animation is clever and unique, and the 100 logo build is stylized and surprisingly creative. Throw in an exclusive Mickey Mouse outfit, and this is a genuinely great set, only limited by the nature of its release. The LEGO Dreamzzz Treehouse is the most substantial playset from the new theme and looks like loads of fun. As a display piece, I really like the blue up top with the flat tree pieces in blue from the stable set and common branch pieces for the first time in a lovely dark blue. For the play features, I like these little rooms of tree houses towards the top. One of my favorite aspects is this piranha plant. Like LEGO Dreams did a better Mario piranha plant than the actual LEGO Mario theme, which is just sad. I do feel the overall design has a bit too many random knickknacks for my taste, but I also like the build a lot. I'm glad Miss Castillo pops up, love that weird body piece, and the miniature Grimkeeper is an incredibly fun and clever shrinking of the larger set build. $110 is a pretty good price for the amount of things included and the size of the treehouse. I have all the LEGO Ninjago city sets, but if I didn't get the gardens as a land freebie, I probably would have skipped it. However, I think the new markets just released is my favorite. The colors pop out in a more cohesive way than, say, the new city center, which I'm skipping for now. In my opinion, this also earns the $370 price with the massive piece count of 6,163 pieces. I love great play features in a city setting, and this has a lovely cable car which can traverse back and forth. Clever wheelchair lift function as well. My favorite play feature of the set is hilarious though, a flushable toilet found in the sushi bar, which unsanitarily launches a 1x1 tile turd down the chute into the city waters from the push of a 1x2 beam. The minifigures slap, 21 with numerous new hair recolors and exclusive torso prints. Some of my favorites include a minifigure with the long-awaited return of the Rocker Girls hair from Series 7 in the best color, purple, as well as the return of Cyrus Borg in a new casual design, Sora from the other sets in a casual design with a lovely pink hairpiece recolor of that one from Monkey Kids May, a Fig who I believe is Clutch Powers in disguise, missing Elemental Masters with a punk design, Film Noir-esque Zane, a Tahu torso from Bionicle, and even statuette figures of our favorite ninjas. The only reason Ninjago City Markets is below the top 20 is because I have so many other direct-to-consumer sets to build. I'm not ready to drop $370 on a 6,000 piece set, and I'll probably hold off until the end of the year, perhaps even as a LEGO Ambassador support set for free. And there's still a couple large direct-to-consumer sets I'm getting right away over this with more love for those than Ninjago. The LEGO Creator Space Ride finally gives us another roller coaster after the lovely yet simple design of the 2018 Pirate Coaster Creator set. Fun fact, I own most LEGO roller coaster sets. I'm just missing a few of the Friends releases, and it all stems from my love for Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. This set gives me Space Mountain vibes, which is one of my favorite Disney coasters, and there's a solid drop here. The set also mixes in some classic space vibes, like there's literally the baby space person from Series 24 just thrown in. Should have been a new color Space Baby though, if you ask me. I like the little side ride for them, it's too cute. The light brick is unnecessary but makes for a cool queue line in the spinning ride alternate build, which is a lot of fun as an alt. But I think I might even like the drop ride even more if the launching mechanism for the seat works really smoothly. Honestly, all three builds kick butt here, and the $110 price is fine. Minifigures are my favorite part of LEGO, so it's no surprise I love the upscaled minifigure $50 set release, which is an extremely classic minifigure design, the one outside of the LEGO campus in Billund as its main build. This is excellently shaped in its head and torso, and the leg shaping with a nice posability level. I still need to get the LEGO House Pirate one. The only gripe I have is its hat shaping is completely incorrect at the back, where there's nearly another bill behind. A very odd and ugly inaccurate choice if you ask me. However, I do like the dome build atop, which opens to reveal a control center for the figure included, giving me LEGO Build-A-Bob nostalgia. The minifigure included also has inaccuracy with the hat, which doesn't match the flat bill of the upscale design, nor the campus design. Why can't any hat in this set be accurate to the campus statue? Regardless, this LEGO store exclusive is perfectly priced at $50 if you ask me. It makes me sad that the Jedi Temple 4 Plus set for Young Jedi Adventures gets me more excited than the Yavin base. What? That looks like a 4 Plus set in itself. Regardless, I love random animated shows getting LEGO sets, and this led to the set having 3 new pieces entirely. An odd new Yoda head, and 2 phenomenal new minifigure hair pieces. So unneeded, but I love this. Hair pieces are my favorite, you know that. The build here will be my substitute for Yavin. Look, my shelves for Star Wars are short, and this will just be an easy to display one that's not too huge. Yeah, $40 is too much, but I'm used to forking over that much for a LEGO 4 Plus set as opposed to a 4 Plus vehicle. Yeah, that's a much worse price set if you ask me. The LEGO City Summer 2023 car wash build here has a really nice realistic design of one you'd see in a gas station parking lot. I love the SUD replication for the sign, and it has classic features of brushing the car by pushing it along through the build. There's also a slick feature of droppable soap suds up top, which is quite clever. The car build is fine, but nothing unique. This would have been so much higher on the list, even though it's pretty high, if it was the original rumored price of $20 in the United States. Like, yikes. This is $33 US now? Come on, it's not ridiculous, but it's quite annoying. It's 20 euro, that's like 21 US bucks. US LEGO prices are getting ridiculous on some of these sets. The $50 LEGO Dreamzzz Pegasus flying horse is a lovely dark alicorn. Using a tight brick built head instead of a specialized head really helps the overall displayability of the set. I love the purple and black palette mixed in with some white and coral for a stark design, and the horse has a nice level of roundness to the shaping, especially using the newish Technic axle receiving tube pieces for the legs. The bird build with turquoise colors used is pretty cool, and while the set has no exclusive figures, the reprints here from other sets in the wave are great picks, being the only set aside from the $140 Nightmare Shark ship to have the amazing Nightmare King. This set is also one of the sets to get Zoe with her lovely new hairpiece, and one of the 2 sets to get Nova with her excellent recolor of Mama Weasley's hair. People act like every LEGO set has jumped up in price, so we should just excuse overpriced sets and not complain about them, but this is a fantastic value for the content included at $190. The Monkey Kid Dragon of the East Palace. This reminds me of the builds for the Portal of Atlantis, which is a favorite LEGO set of mine, but it like jumps in detail from that set. This is another level if you ask me. The blue and gold color scheme is complementary and unique with an elegant design. The interior has so much more substance than something like the portals. I really like the play feature of hiding the temple entrance by sliding the rock build. All the praise for the build, and the minifigures are also incredible with exclusive pieces for the set. I love when LEGO does molded heads for their unlicensed themes, and the crab and shrimp molded heads, which tackle my love for cartoony strange exclusive head pieces, are fire. I missed out on the Dragon of the East minifigure before, and the coral-like beard slap. I was really hoping this creepy figure would use the TMNT turtle shell piece, but it turns out, thanks to Philippe's TV's video, that this is actually just a printed dish piece. Cool design, but yeah, just bring back that turtle shell piece. I mean, there was a total of 3 different turtle shell pieces made for TMNT. I really adore this one and have to pick it up. LEGO Monkey Kid kills it with expensive detailed playsets. The new Batwing is easily the best DC set of the year based on the 1989 film. At $38, it's the only one that doesn't feel overpriced. I mean, they could have passed this off at $40 and I would have been fine. I like the 89 Batwing captured in minifigure form at last, unless you count that version from the Shazam crossover a couple years back, which I skipped easily. This also has the return of Joker's purple fedora, but I kind of wish this included that Venkman hair in green like the Batmobile set. Despite being especially sick of Ninjago mechs, I really like the color scheme and appreciate the unique design for Sora's transforming mech. I think the bike racer alternative build actually helps distinguish the overall build from the cyborg appearance other mechs from the theme tend to be, with the wheels at the front here. Though I honestly don't care to display it in the racer design at all. The set also has the cheapest way to get one of my favorite figures of the summer, Sora with her new cat ear hood piece. And this is the only set of the wave I'm interested in with this version of Sora, but it also has Aaron in his ninja gear, which is an interesting new hood piece exclusive to the character with the horns atop. I also love the adorable new baby dragon piece. Not getting many of the other mainline sets, this is a perfect part pack. I just wish it was $40 and not $48, but it's not a crazy price increase. The $11 Rambi set is a great build of the iconic Donkey Kong Country animal buddy, and I'm looking forward to display DK riding the rhino. The side build of boulders with the toad tops and an unprinted gray is actually really cool as an exclusive piece recolor from my understanding. This is oddly the best value set of the Donkey Kong Country Mario wave. I'm just really annoyed at how forced it is for Mario to interact with things from Donkey Kong Country. Like, just make this a separate mini to big fig theme because it makes zero sense in universe. But looking at crap like the new Mario's house set, I mean, LEGO isn't really following accuracy from the games. This isn't based on any house from the games, and they just kind of slapped the Super Mario logo on. Re-release a common buildable Yoshi figure. Okay, I guess it sells because Super Mario products sell no matter the quality. Sorry, cynical rant over. This is a cute small set. The Dreamzzz Stable is a really cute stable and countryside home. This set uses a strange new flat treetop piece recolored in the Treehouse set. I also like the color scheme of the unconventional greens, blues, yellows, and oranges coming together. The interior of the farmhouse design is cozy but a bit cramped. I like the dining area to the left and second floor design. The animal looks pretty in a weird way and can be rebuilt into other palatable designs. I do wish the set was cheaper than $80, 60 or 70 would be better, but it's not like ridiculously overpriced for the value from what I see. Instead of LEGO Mario getting an electric figure this way, we get a brick-built Donkey Kong. Alright. He's only found in the $60 set of his house with Cranky Kong, and the set is just alright to me. The only reason this ranks so high is because, dang it, I want a LEGO Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong. I mean, if LEGO made Mario minifigures, which is my dream, I think these would still fit in a system with minifigures, and I don't think a big fig could work right away with Donkey Kong. It would have to be a heavily modified one. Though, I mean, there has been some great ape big figs like Gorilla Grodd and Winston, so it could probably work. But yeah, this wouldn't be a problem next to a minifig, I think. I don't really like the interpretation of the house with how many gaps the roof has and the limited walls compared to the game, but there's also some cool pieces with new tree branches and a tan. I love the banana bunch piece found in one other set this wave. I also like the tire reference from DKC games. The TV is cute, another hammock for the course building system, though I honestly could have done without the side builds for a beefier house here. I'm getting sick of the course building system, especially when it's just one central build and a bunch of random plates sticking out with various directions like this set. I think my favorite of the smaller Gabby's Dollhouse sets is the $11 Bakery with Cakey Fun. This makes me want to return to baking. It's something I gave up when I stopped cooking edibles and became completely sober, but I could just make regular baked goods. I can't believe cooking canna butter taught me how to use measurements more effectively than grade school ever did. Still, anyways, again, don't do drugs. The set cleverly uses the large cupcake piece as a massive cake base. I like the side stand mixer build quite a lot. I also think the Cupcake Kitty Cakey is my favorite weird ass minifigure of the new theme with a strange Lego design. The $11 price is fantastic. It has 4 more pieces than the 4+ Batmobile of August and a large specialized piece, and yet it is $17 cheaper than that piece of crap. The new Diddy Kong's Minecart ride is one of the rare LEGO Mario sets which makes for a good display piece. Many of the larger sets just have random builds connected by 2 by whatever length plates. This one actually has a whole minecart system to rearrange, calling back to the difficult minecart levels from the country games. I'm looking forward to also playing with this seesaw cart design. I don't know, I enjoy different LEGO track systems. Diddy Kong is perfect in the brick built system, except that his hat doesn't have the Nintendo logo printed on it, and I might even like Funky Kong a bit more with the posability of his arms and his overall swollenness captured. The play build for Funky's fights also has some great shaping to it as well. Add on a cute figure for Snaggles and the Mole Miner, and this is a solid $110 set from a theme I've grown tired of. I really like the LEGO City Summer 2023 Ski and Climbing Center. Like the skate park, this tackles a lot of sports in one set. Tubing, skiing, snowboarding, and a winter bike on the slope. And then there's a great rock climbing build with a winch function. I do wish the interior was more substantial for a $120 set, but I adore the cafe, and there's one feature I love more than anything else in this set, an absolutely amazing elevator function. I am smitten by how smoothly this is integrated, triggered by the wheel up top. Again, no pun intended, a bit steep for $120, but still very good. Alright, I got a pun in there, whatever. The LEGO Friends Botanical set is one of the best LEGO sets of summer 2023. It's definitely the best priced one, clocking in at a mere $80 for so much and no compromise in my opinion. The exterior is gorgeous and realistic with its domish essence, and a botanical garden is a unique concept for LEGO. The interior is just as beautiful with some of the most clever, unconventional part usages I've seen, where this set sets out to capture various plant species described at the back of the box. The saxophone piece is an exclusive spring green, this shoulder armor piece, an orange mohawk piece. The part usages give a feeling of like a professional mock. The center is spacious and reminds me of botanical gardens I've been to before, and I love the exclusive animal recolors and prints with the beautiful blue and black butterfly and duck designs. The new Landrover set is an odd release from LEGO where it isn't a Speed Champion set, but rather a $15 direct consumer set. Like, yeah, this is just a random LEGO store / shop at home exclusive set. I mean, do more of that. I don't complain. Cheap D2Cs are great. I love getting legitimate real-world vehicles for LEGO City civilians, and the interpretation here is perfect with its amount of detail for a $15 price. I also like the print at the front, which is exclusive. Printing on 2x2 jumper tiles is a rarity, though the front and grille of the set is oddly a sticker. The new LEGO Disney 100 Disney Villain set is strange in a good way. This set's concept is random, realistic size brick builds of Disney icons. A random Aladdin VHS case, Sleeping Beauty VHS tape with Maleficent, and these open not like original VHS clamshells, but rather to reveal a secret compartment to store minifigures. My favorite is an actual VHS tape for The Little Mermaid with Ursula at the front. I just wish she was included because a lot of people missed Disney Series 1. The front of the VHS tape is perfect, and the tape can be opened to reveal a replication of the tape itself. Clever. I also love the Queen of Hearts cards and a poison apple. The poison apple opens up to hide the evil queen as well. I know it's called villain icons, but you also have the pocket watch, which I guess is like Hocus, but it instead references the Big Ben scene. It's kind of confusing. The set includes 4 new minifigures, our first Gaston ever, Jafar Genie, and the evil queen in disguise for the first time, and Maleficent, who is slightly different from the first CMF series one. I love Gaston, so I need the figure, but the Jafar Genie slaps too. I adore the idea of getting the disguised Snow White evil queen, but wow, did this need a new hood hair combo. The torso printing of the hair looks off. Usually I'd be mad with non-minifigure scale sets including minifigures, but this idea of this being random objects of Disney nostalgia makes the inclusion of figures of popular villains characters make sense to me. But as I point out, there are parts of the build made for minifigures with the play features. I think the $130 price is fine. These are girthier builds than what I once saw, and for price per piece ratio peeps, the piece count is 1540 pieces. I honestly like the Dixie Kong set more than the Donkey Kong set. This is just focused on the main display, which is a cute country concert scene, and I'm immediately reminded of Dixie's Win animation from Donkey Kong Country 2. I also love the squawks included in this set and adore the build. The $27 price is a tad steep, but it feels better value than, say, DK's house. Again though, it's so weird to see this forced with the Mario electronic system. I'll be using it to display with Diddy Kong in the middle from the largest set. I just wish this set gave him like the sunglasses ult as like a 1x2 piece just randomly included here. This is a sad excuse for his boombox if you ask me. The Dreamzzz Bunchu Bunny set is a classic $20 set from summer 2023 and worth the value. It's incomparable to any other LEGO set build I can think of. A big giant bunny mech using strange but surprisingly complementary color combos of baby blues and coral with some splashes of yellowish orange. I like the socket joints at the hips for posability, with other points of connection using mini ball joints, and the set also includes a Bunchu bunny as an accessory. If you're a price per piece ratio person, this is $20 for 259 pieces, which is excellent for a 2023 LEGO set. And while I'm kind of sick of mechs, I adore the mech build of the Dreamzzz Z-Blob the robot. This set gives me some classic sci-fi vibes for its robot build, which makes sense how it also gives me Buzz Lightyear vibes with its lime green and white combo. I especially adore the translucent lime green. The size makes for a mechish build that doesn't come off overbuilt or too flashy, while also not failing in the repetition of the mech format Marvel and Star Wars have brought. The rebuild reminds me of the partner bots from Galaxy Squad and works more as a serious counterpart. I could go with either build. I love the price too. $20 does not feel overpriced and feels just right for this set. The new LEGO Hocus Pocus Idea set is another that celebrates 30 years of a summer 1993 film. This delivers in a lot of my LEGO enjoyments. I love spooky LEGO sets to death, detailed minifigures introducing new hair pieces, and fully enclosed LEGO houses, and this is a pretty good value priced at $230. I actually like the set's interior, keeping with the museum aspects with cube barriers, do not touch, and a glass case, also having witchy elements of a light brick for the cauldron and a wall of potions. The upper level has some fun color-coded beds, and I'm glad this doesn't feel crammed. The outside gate has some interesting stickers. Again, give me prints, but the stickers here are great with a friggin' child grave. And again, the minifigures, LEGO nailed the look of the three witches with two lovely new hair pieces and very expressive faces, like even getting details like Sarah's mole. Sarah with an H, what a lovely name. Then the bland human characters of the film are captured with some expressive leg prints and pieces. Love seeing the BTS hair pop up again, and Thora Birch's character introduces a new hair hat combo, which was originally planned for a canceled LEGO video set. It works decently, but it's missing the red brim. It also has the odd waviness toward the back of the hair. It's also weird that she has mid legs, but I guess it's so that she could sit down. There's slightly new cat design included as well with Thackeray. I get most people are sad Billy doesn't pop up, but he's not really prominent in the first film, though I'm speaking as somebody who didn't really care for the first film. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention in my reveal video is that the top does have these cages from the film, which are where the bullies are put in the film. And in this set, there's skeletons, so is that just another violent LEGO set reference? I mean, this has a couple in this set, and it's just like, yeah, the bullies died, they never escaped. Dang LEGO, I love that. Before I got my hands on all the Sonic sets, one originally occupied number 11. The Amy's Animal Rescue is probably my least favorite of the new LEGO Sonic sets this year, because the other two sets Amy and Tails come in are much bigger draws for me, and trust me when I say those characters mean a lot to me, that we'll get to them later. I like the waterfall area of Green Hill captured here, but the random Amy section at the top ruins the design for me and looks massively out of place as a diehard classic Sonic fan, but I like the tonic build. I'm not keeping track of the animal buddies, but I noticed the small piggy Picky and the pink Flicky are exclusive. I guess they're a draw, but I'm more interested in the exclusive crab meat captured than the LEGO Ideas design, which this just looks much better with printing. I also really don't like how this set is $50. Everything here screams like $30 to $40 at most. I know people are going to complain like, why are you complaining about LEGO prices? Look, do you want me to hold back and not be honest about everything I like and don't really like about the sets on these most wanted lists? Yeah, I still really want this set, even though it's probably less better than a lot of the sets preceding it. That's because I'm a huge Sonic fan, especially classic Sonic, and I want all those LEGO Sonic sets. So yeah, this plays up to my interest just a little bit more, even if the price is not too good. My most wanted LEGO Dreamzzz set is one I don't see getting too much praise. The turtle van. No, not that turtle van, a literal turtle van. I absolutely adore the vehicles with standing room inside in LEGO sets, and this doubles as a food truck-like design selling Dream Realm weapons. The turtle attachments are just cute, but there's a literal alternate build which transforms the set into an amazing LEGO City vehicle. This camper van has a nice level of chonk and detail of like the 2-in-1 LEGO Movie 2014 sets I adore and am currently nostalgic at. You know, the first LEGO Movie turns 10 next year, and I'll probably stick to displaying it like this. I adore the green shade used combined with the white, and this set has a fantastic color scheme. For the figures, I don't mind getting Mateo and Zoe for their sick new hair pieces, and another set with Miss Castillo, which I can take 100 of her body piece. It's so strange in the best way. And the only LEGO City Arctic set for summer to make this list is the cheapest, a snowmobile with a seal. The new seal pieces are awesome, and I love how LEGO included new animal pieces to cheap city sets. It's a trend they've been doing recently, like the otter one earlier this year. This set also comes with an adorable new baby seal as well, so you get an adult and baby seal. Truly a fantastic deal when it feels like every other set is becoming overpriced for LEGO City. This snowmobile is fine, but I much more like the scenery build for the Arctic setting. And then the minifigure has that lovely hidden side hair hat combo and a newer color combination, which appears in more of the expensive sets of this wave. This set is amazing. And originally occupying the number 9 spot was the LEGO Sonic Speed Sphere Challenge. The smallest LEGO Sonic set is really solid at $35. I like the further expansion of Green Hill here. In my opinion, the expansion in this set is stronger than the one with Amy and Tails. This is the cheapest set with the launcher, and it's the only one with a ring monitor and Motobot for this year, which thankfully is all printed this time, unlike the annoying stickers of the Idea set. I also love the Chaos Cola accessory. That's a nice deep cut. $35 is a tad steep though. The $100 LEGO Marvel Endgame Final Battle, well, no, not the one from 2021. This one introduces a new format for Marvel Final Battle displays, which is also present in the much anticipated No Way Home set, which we'll cover in a little bit. I like this format of a round base with a display scene. This one in particular folds out in an alternate way to display. The set's build is a wreckage of the Avengers facility with details like the truck, which was in the last Final Battle, but this time it's wrecked with the rat present. I didn't notice it at first, but the Thanos is exclusive for his face print of this set, slightly different from the last Big Fig Thanos and again, the Final Battle 2021 set. This is apparently the first Big Fig since that set, which is kind of sad. We need more LEGO Big Figs, especially in the new style replicating a minifigure head like this one. Additionally, Wanda is back with her hip cloth finally, a long requested reissue since 2015. Valkyrie is an exclusive outfit, and I adore her Pegasus, a very nice neutral design for once. I think the price is a better value than the No Way Home set, where this one's build feels more complete and a big fig is included, but I want the figures of that No Way Home set more and what the scene displays. The LEGO City Ice Cream Shop for summer 2023 is a dream come true. An actual LEGO City ice cream shop is a sweet shop they've never done in LEGO City before, and honestly cookie dough ice cream is my current sweet obsession at the moment. The exterior of this set has a great color scheme, and the cone up top is a new take on something that we've seen done on frozen LEGO City treat vans before. The interior is about as spacious as a small ice cream shop is, and I like the variety of colorful ice cream illustrations here, from simple studs and 1x1 tiles to classic ice cream top piece. The plant is a bit out of place in my opinion, but is so easily removed. I also love how the set has an exclusive piece altogether with a polar bear costume mascot, a fun addition and interesting figure. I just wish the set was $30 instead of $40, but I don't think it's ridiculously overpriced. I mean, I'm an absolute sucker for LEGO City Resturant, so this is my niche hardcore. The new Disney castle is a big improvement to the original in my opinion. The original sits on my nightstand and is showing its age of missing more and more pieces as days go by, so I'm really in need of a new Disney castle. I love the improvement and a more vibrant color scheme with this new one. I also think this new one has a better exterior for its take on surrounding scenery with this little section, and the fireworks just work so much better than the crappy stud shooting variants. I also love this new one's minifigure selection, where we got a total of 7 characters appearing as minifigures for the first time ever here. We have tons of fantastic new prints for them, and even a new hairpiece altogether. It still amazes me that the original Disney Castle set was missing Cinderella. At least we actually get her here. The $400 price might hold me back from a day one purchase, but I'll have to get this by the end of the year. The No Way Home Final Battle Spider-Man set might be the most anticipated LEGO set ever released, and there's a lot I love about this set. The Statue of Liberty has a great build, sausage eyebrows and all. A lot of people are dissing Doc Ock, but I really don't mind the hairpiece they used and get the Spider-Man 2 nostalgia from the design. Also love the LEGO sets with him back in the day. Electro is absolutely perfect if you ask me. And of course, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire minifigures are fantastic and long overdue as remakes. I grew up on the original Spider-Man movies and LEGO sets, and to see a modern update done so well with Tobes is very welcome. However, I do feel that for a set released 2 years after the movie, with this much anticipation at $110 price, there's some huge missteps in execution. No Lizard is such a large miss, and that's a character we've never received in LEGO before. I could do without MJ and Ned swapped out for Lizard, as they just reuse existing pieces from other themes. Honestly, inaccurate designs to their movie outfits and everything, it just looks really off. Doctor Strange is even the wrong outfit used in recent sets, including a polybag. Green Goblin definitely needed some leg printing, and part of me wishes there was more to the LEGO Liberty, though like I said, I do like the head build. Still, those minifigures I love of the set go a long way in how much I want the set, and the display style is a great companion to that Endgame Final Battle set I plan on getting. The Green Hill set is the largest LEGO Sonic set of the year at $100, and it gives us a nice, lovely Green Hill loop-de-loop using some pieces from LEGO Stunts, a more play feature heavy version than the Idea set. I love the versatility of the new Eggman vehicle with how you could split it into 2 sections. It's a great mech, but also just a great flying vehicle on its own. Amy is an adorable interpretation, perfect use of the 2016 Minnie Mouse skirt, and a fantastic new molded head, but again, not technically exclusive. The Eggman figure is one of my favorites of the year, but also comes in a much more interesting and better valued set we'll get to in a bit. I'm loving this return of the tall legs, which were also used in the recent Avatar sets, and his round body head as one piece with bulky Hagrid-like arms is genius. Crazy but awesome accurate figure designs are my faves. Though as I previously alluded to, this set is rather overpriced. It should be $80 tops, but it's $100. The new LEGO Pirates El Dorado Fortress is a remake of the classic 1989 set and a $215 masterpiece. I love the upgrade here, on par with the recent castle release. The set recreates the lovely raised plate out of bricks and tiles. I also adore the rocky build to the side there as well. The fortress itself is about the same size as the original, again with a more organic design in recreating larger pieces brick by brick. This set also doubles as a remake of the Imperial Trading Post from 1992, with the ship from that set popping up here, another lovely recreation from the ground up. The minifigure selection gives us some very welcome new blue coat prints, and I also love the appearance of the tricorn and ponytail piece in that new color from the Monster Truck set. LEGO really nailed this remake, and it's fantastically priced at $215 if you ask me. The LEGO City Family House and Electric Car is my favorite city set of summer 2023, though the final price of $60 has tampered my excitement a bit. I love when LEGO does modern minifigure houses. As basic as the LEGO City 2010 one is, this is one of my top 5 favorite LEGO City sets personally. This looks much better in my opinion with the great color palette for its exterior, and a surprisingly spacious interior for its design. The kitchen has a nice setup with a burner and fridge, a seating area, and even a doggy dish and doggy bed. This even includes a bathroom to the left of the kitchen. I'm glad the top floor has 2 rooms, one for the parents and one for the child, and the child's room has a new video game screen sticker. While I like the electric charging station to the car awning outside in the greenhouse, they're a tad bougie, especially the greenhouse for at least suburban America, but whatever. Though I'd rather have the set have a dining room. Oh, and the kid has a nice new hearing aid head print. The car looks way better than the car from the last family house. Honestly, that residence kind of sucked compared to this one. Again, wish it was like $50 instead of $60, but I don't think the price is ridiculous. This placement might be a shocker, but I legitimately want Gabby's Dollhouse more than the No Way Home set, even more than the Family House and Eldorado Fortress. I mean, this is an anomaly in many ways. This is the most expensive junior set ever released, beating out the Farm. When the heck did this set become $70, by the way? What? LEGO, you are scammers. I mean, this is targeting children, too. Come on. Regardless, the namesake Gabby's Dollhouse is $80 and doesn't feel nearly as overpriced. Second, this set does not look like a LEGO set. This looks like a random pink child dollhouse through and through, open front and all. Rarely do we have sets that genuinely look like LEGO knockoffs, and this is one. But I love sets that look like LEGO knockoffs. Give me more of those TMNT movie sets. My love for this set is like when somebody loves a movie that's so bad it's good, with all its weird elements put into the craft of capturing something strange. That's the Gabby's Dollhouse set for me. I friggin' love Dollhouse LEGO sets too. The best out there is the Simpsons house, and it's my second favorite or even first favorite set of all time. This has an elevator that gives me Mappy vibes. I love that play feature. And there's a bunch of interesting printed panel pieces for the walls which can be used in city buildings like the child rooms or kindergartens. Yeah, I don't mind dropping $80 on this 498 piece set, even if the figures all appear in other sets of the wave, which I'll be buying. And my original spot for number 2 belonged to the Death Egg robot. If you've watched Just 2 list videos before, you know there's a billion mech builds I'd compared to Eggman's mech from Sonic 2, and this is literally that mech. Well, okay, technically a tad closer to the Generations design, but still. I like the build here with the colors captured so well, along with the Robo Bulk. Now, I was super concerned with how this would look with the cockpit closed, and yeah, not a fan at how that one turned out, which is kind of funny how LEGO was avoiding showing pictures of that. Still, the rest of the set kicks butt. So my most wanted set of summer 2023 is a set that I kind of roasted in videos because it was overpriced, but I have a huge bias with why I like this set. There was a certain age where I loved just researching and looking and playing at Pac-Man arcades, the various themed ones, and I plan to have like a Pac-Man arcade room, so maybe in 10 years I will, and I literally cannot pass on the LEGO Pac-Man set, a recreation of the original arcade. I just wish this went with the full cabin design rather than an odd tabletop compared to the classic Coleco mini arcade and the far superior and cheaper 1-Up arcades, which again, much cheaper. But I still like seeing the attempt LEGO-fied. There's also a complex interior mechanism for a quote-unquote screen replication of playing the arcade game as a play feature. But I don't know, I think I like the play feature in the NES set more than this one. This is like a fixed loop which causes the ghost in Pac-Man to unnaturally twist all around, and Pac-Man doesn't even close his mouth either. I think the light brick in the coin slot is a better play feature. The Pac-Man and side ghost builds are cute. I like how you could flip them around for the alternate designs, and I love the exclusive Pac-Man graphic on the torso. This small arcade build is perfect. I warmed up to the use of stickers, but really this should have been its own set. Come on, LEGO. The price is honestly pretty bad at $270 when something like Ninjago City Markets is $100 more for a crazy size increase and loads of more details and play features, and this one, again, isn't an arcade cabinet, but just kind of like a Coleco mini arcade. But thankfully LEGO is sending me one of these for free, so I don't have to fork over all those dollars. However, my honest pick for my most wanted set, if I didn't already have it, would be the LEGO Tails Workshop set. As I previously alluded to, I think this set is a much more interesting set with Tails than the Amy set, so technically even though he's not exclusive, I count this set as the one to bring Tails into LEGO. See, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was the first video game I ever played. I was forced to be Tails as player 2. Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles were some of my favorite childhood memories playing that with my brother, and Tails was always my favorite video game character along with Luigi since I was a child because of this. I also wanted the two-tailed fox to appear in LEGO for a long time, and we only ever got the LEGO Dimensions set and then the LEGO Ideas set for Sonic, both of which excluded Tails. But here he is as a minifigure for the first time in 2023. I love the exclusive molded head to the theme and the twin tail hip piece. The best build here is the Tornado, finally a minifigure scale for the first time. I love Sky Chase Zone and the opening of Sonic 3, what can I say? This set includes an exclusive 2x2 Circo Tails tile, which is adorable. I do wish the workshop was more than a facade, and there are some cute little wall details, but yeah, for $40, that build could have been more substantial. So yeah, technically the Amy set exists, but it's pretty forgettable, and this is a set to bring my #1 missing LEGO character into physical minifigure form. And that is it for my list. This took forever to make, forever to record, but here it is. Let me know where you agree and disagree with my choices in the comments below. Huge thanks to Pierce for helping out with this one. Subscribe here for more LEGO lists, news, commentary, and everything in between, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.